Everyone welcome Caitlin to the show. So, and by the way, this is Caitlin's adorable son, Jamel Jr. So, Caitlin's not mad at me, but in a way, she kind of blames the show for the painful predicament she is in, because backstage is her ex-boyfriend, Jamel. Now, here's something that is unique, because before Jamel Jr. was born, how about this? Jamel had never seen our show. Can you imagine? I've been around longer than he's been alive. I don't get it. So, anyway, but here's the deal. Soon after the birth, Jamel started watching our paternity episodes. And because of all the episodes he started watching, he convinced himself that he's not the father of Jamel Jr. I mean, Caitlin, this is no joke.
I had my son 9 months ago, and this man has not done nothing for his son. No diapers, no wipes, no nothing. He ain't done nothing. He don't get up at night. He don't do none of that. He don't get nothing. He do nothing for this little boy.
Is there any doubt that he's the father?
No doubt. I'm 100%. I'm 100% that he is the father. Look at him. Look at him, Maury. Look at that eye. Look at their eyes. Look at their nose. Their nose. Looks exactly like his daddy.
So what happened when you told Jamel that you were going to call my show to bring him on?
At first, he was like, I'm iffy about it and all that. And then he started watching the stoves, and he was walking around the house like, I am not the father. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I am not the father.
In other words, until all this came up, he had never watched my show.
Never. Until he started watching YouTube clips and all that.
Yeah, all
and
that
then
stuff.
now he likes to use
there are
the
enough of
lines from the
those.
shows and come at me saying that's not his son. This is his son, Maury. I know it is.
Okay. But he says he saw something around the time you got pregnant.
What had happened, I was at the store, and a guy had asked me for my number. We was not together, none of that. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to have somebody that wants my work. So I gave the man my number. Maury, I did not see this man after the one time at the gas station. I've never seen this man. I texted him for a good 2 days. Stop texting him. I never texted him again after that. Never seen him, never went to his house, never got in his car, none of that.
So when you went to the hospital to have Jamel Jr., was Jamel there?
He was 30 minutes late, but he got there eventually. I was pushing, and I'm on the phone with his mom trying to figure out where he at. He's still not there. I'm about to have my son, and then when he gets there, he want to cut the umbilical cord, sign the birth certificate, and name my son after him. But that's not your son. Why would you name him after you if that's not your son?
Right. You want to try to prove to him that you have been faithful.
Yes, I do.
So you took a lie detector
test
as well as a DNA test.
Today, yep.
Okay, all right. All right. Do you think that you're partially, to blame for his denial?
Well,
here's the thing. You crossed the line, didn't you, Caitlin?
I did, Maury.
What did you tell Jamel on a number of occasions?
Well, when you get mad, you say things that you don't mean. I have told him multiple times that he was not the father. I did tell him that. I admit that I told him that. But I know 100% sure that he is the father of my baby.
Okay. We might as well meet Jamel and find out what the story is. Here he is. Jamel, come on out. In other words, Jamel, until she called my show, you'd never seen my show.
Maury, I heard about your show, Maury.
Heard about it?
Yeah.
And then
I never stopped on it myself.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you started watching some clips.
Yep. And I see how much liars.
Right.
You know.
times women accuse guys.
Can I tell you something, Maury?
Sure.
My son, I love him to death. I love him to death. I did way more than she ever
That's
did.
a lie, Maury. That is a lie.
did.
That is a lie. I get up at night. I take care of him.
I wish he could
give
talk.
him his
I wish he could
bottles.
talk.
He will
I
one
wish he
day.
could
He's
talk.
gonna tell everybody everything. He will one day.
I wish he could talk.
He will one day. He will.
Okay, let's talk about all the reasons why
Don't tell me I ain't the father then.
I was mad. You know people say stuff when they
No,
mad.
I don't.
Okay, hold
No,
on.
I
The time
don't.
You told me you cheated
No,
on
I
me
don't.
when you was mad.
women don't get how deep that cuts when they say a guy's not the father.
She don't get it.
Okay, let's forget about all when she blurts that out. What are the other reasons why you think you're not the father?
Before we even knew she was pregnant,
Right.
her friend and her friend boyfriend
Right.
never knew me from scratch. Never knew me from scratch. They went out their way to show me her messages with her boyfriend,
Okay,
her
but how
friend.
come I never seen him? Where's the proof? I
You
never
sent
seen
the
no
messages
proof.
to him.
No, I did not. I never seen no text messages of nothing. No proof.
You-
Until you got proof, then
She lying.
come talk to me.
Mark. She's the worst liar I ever met, Mark.
No, Maury, no.
Did one of your friends say that they saw her with somebody?
Couple people told me that.
Okay, but where? Did you see me?
He asking me a question right now. He asking me a question right now. Besides the fact that her friend went out their way and told me, I had another guy come to me and tell me the day before, while she next to me, she was at her house having sex with him.
Oh, okay. I need proof.
Mark,
Documented proof.
Maury, when I confront her about it, the first thing she do is leave.
I get the feeling you love that little
I
boy.
love him to death. I love him to death. But she's a liar. She's a liar.
You won't
She's a
see
liar.
the results gonna tell you the truth.
Maury, do you know what she's planning to do?
What?
On the 11th?
What?
Take my son away from me.
No.
Did you tell Maury that?
You don't got nowhere to go.
Did you tell-
I'm gone.
So not only do we have a DNA test, we gave her a lie detector test. So we're going to find out. We have the results of the DNA test because I always like it when a guy comes up here, might deny the child, but wants to be the father of the child. In the case of 9-month-old Jamel Jr., Jamel, you are the father. Okay, now to clean up whether she's a cheater.
Don't stop telling me I'm not, Danny.
Sit down.
Stop telling me I'm not now.
Did you tell Jamel that he wasn't the father because there's another possibility? You said no, the lie detector test determined you were telling the truth.
Thank you.
So it was only out of anger. During your relationship with Jamel, did you sleep with another man in your home? You said no, the lie detector test determined you were telling the truth.
Thank you.
And during your relationship with Jamel, did you have sexual contact of any kind with any other man? You said no, the lie detector test determined you're telling the truth.
I told you. I've been really faithful this whole 2 years.
Just take
What
care,
about you?
just
What
take care of
about
that
you?
little boy.